Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxers, the high level from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon is Bruce Buffer.
The main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds, fighting out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Big. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
You ready? You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
He's in close, so instead of punching, he's landing these nasty, vicious elbows. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
single collar tie.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, nice.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
Big kick.
Left hook to the head. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Just misses there with the left. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Single collar tie now. Nice punch by Lee. 3 minutes in our opening round.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. And they separate. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Lee. Oh, flush to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Nice, sneaky head kick.
He is all about that left kick to the body.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Just misses with the straight right. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Lee. All right, single collar tie now. Ooh, blocks the shot.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Not only will this affect his ability to stand, but he can't really set down on his punches and he won't generate the power that he normally generates because he can't really get heavy on his leg.
And it lands. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. Oh, collar tie. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Straight right hand now, just misses. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time. Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes stop throwing.
5 minutes in the books. All right, what a round it was. A lot of high-level knee striking there. Take us through the replays, if you would.
Just finding his spots, taking advantage of every opportunity presented to him. Not really having an idea of what he wants to do, just kind of flowing. And what showed itself was those knees, so he took them every time.
Get the better you the striking. I want you to cut those angles and get out of his range. We have to change game plans. Plan B. Let's get that curve.
All right, round 2 is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys are evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round. Right hand punch in the clinch. Beautiful strike.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
What a body kick.
Oh, single collar tie here. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming. Nice punch there.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Beautiful head kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Watch, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Big left hand. Knee to the body. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do? Follow up.
Lunges forward with a left there.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Nice job staying busy here in the clinch. Another knee right to the midsection. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep. Big punch lands in the middle.
Blocks the shot, and they separate. Just missing on the high kick there.
Can't take many of those, you better check. Oh, he got this bow to the target very quickly.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, don't fix it.
There's no takedown threat. If there was a takedown threat, he would not be throwing so many knees. But there's no threat of getting taken down, so he is just letting those knees fly. Big kick lands. He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes.
That is how you scramble, folks. Lee gets absolutely punished by that head kick. And they separate. Misses again with a right punch. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
Kind of doesn't. It doesn't feel good.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. And it could very well be anyone's fight here.
Something we like. Don't worry about that. So is he. I need you to get back out there and
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming this way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
And they separate. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Spinning back fist.
Ooh, big shot land. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Another elbow from the clinch lands. Ooh, uppercut.
More strikes to the head.
Single collar tie now. Immediately gets the underhook. Muay Thai plump. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Pretty good right hand.
Beautiful body kick.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the...
Oh, man.
Vicious combo there. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Nice leg kick.
Nice defense to block the elbow.
Great punch landing with so much power.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, huge knee to the head. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Just unable to quite find that range. And there comes the separation now.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee-knee and then try to land a big one to the head.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing this fight.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Real nice body kick lands.
Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Final seconds of round 3. Oh, he eats a knee. Oh, good knees here, DC. If you're on the wrong end of those knees, what are you doing to adjust?
I mean, you gotta be getting out of those positions where he's kneeing you. You gotta be keeping those hands a little bit low to protect the body. You gotta just really, truly be working the entire time you guys are in close.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was gonna be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
All right, let's go. Look to set up that low kick now.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, eats a knee. Lee's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch.
Next with a right.
Head kick.
Oh, collar tie.
Good punch. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did.
All right, let's go.
Big head kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. That one snuck in. Nice right. Oh, yeah, right hand.
There you go. Look for the shot.
So he lands another strike here to his opponent's liver. The defense has got to do something at this point in time. He was buckled with a similar shot earlier in the fight. Nice defense there. Huge blocks. Now he's got the Muay Thai club. Single collar tie here.
Great punch.
Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Big kick lands.
Back and forth we go. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
What a punch.
And they separate. Punch is blocked. Got the single collar tie. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Go for the single. Go for the single. Get the takedown. We need it.
A little single collar tie there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Takedown defense holds up. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And now he's got that tie clinch.
That's a big strike right there.
Single collar tie now.
Liver kick.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Right punches there, and they separate.
Nice strike. Real quick leg kick.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head. He's back to his spot, clinch position. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off. Nice looping punch.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Nice knee to the body by Lee. Oh, tagged him with the uppercut.
Big head kick lands.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Muay Thai plum. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, single collar tie now. And they separate.
Nice punch lands.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight. His opponent's got to be the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range, because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Oh, collar tie.
Good stick.
Oh, that's a good right hand. Lands with a right hand. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And they separate. Misses with that punch. seconds remain in the fight. Lee's kick is blocked.
Big body kick land.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, that's a good strike there by Lee. Under a minute now to go in the fight.
Ooh, nice straight left hand. Head kick.
Lands the right hand.
End of the clinch. Now let's see if they're gonna try to find a takedown or watch for him to employ a dirty boxing strategy. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Lee gets the tie clinch here. Wow!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Oh man, head kick lands.
Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
We'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
All right, here now Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.